pound, #1 fighter in this sport. Terence Crawford, Seanstown fight night. And Terence, with everybody coming together this weekend, does this make you feel like those fights with PBC can happen?
Well, like I told y'all before, man, I fought 2 PBC guys before, and Amir Khan was advised by Al Heyman. It's all up to the fighters at the end of the day, and it got to make sense, and it got to be, the right time. I feel any fight can be made.
Is it really up to the fighters, though, when these
For
promoters
sure.
have you under contract? And
It doesn't matter. Listen. If you don't fight, they don't get paid. Tyson Fury and Wilder are fighting, right? How did they get this fight made, the first fight? Wilder went to Tyson Fury and said, come and fight me. Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, they talked, said, okay, we about to fight. They got the fight made. It's just how the fight game get made, because at the end of the day, yeah, we might be under contract with them, but they work for us. So if it makes sense, like Terence Crawford, Errol Spence makes sense, then we go to our promoters and our handlers and tell them, look, this is a fight I want, make it happen.
That fight is amazing, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. But the fights you mentioned, Wilder Fury just did 325,000 buys. That's good, but it's not great. But all the fights you mentioned, they brought a lot of money into the pot. Do you feel like Crawford Spence is there yet?
For sure.
Or would you guys have to do a pro card, build it up?
For sure. I feel like it's there right now. I feel like there's, in my eyes, I feel like Crawford Spence is one of the biggest fights to be made in boxing right now.
But with Errol's,
if not the biggest. But right now, Errol is healing up from his accident. And once he come back and, he's the same Errol, then that will make for a bigger fight in the future.
Let me ask you a quick question. Among your many advisors is Warren Buffett, and we see that Top Rank could possibly be for sale. Have you sent a text to Warren Buffett about picking up Top Rank?
Not at all.
Would you put some money on a Top Rank buy?
Not at all. That ain't in my plans, my future plans.
Bud Crawford, CEO of
Right.
Top Rank.
Nah.
But in the meantime, though, while Errol's getting better, and you and Sean are not fighting each other, you guys are friends. So what's the biggest fight that can be made right now?
There's a lot of fights that can be made right now. The Pacquiao fight, that can be made right now. Me going to 154 and fighting the WBO champion after his fight, that can be made. So there's a lot of fights out there that can be made. Not only Sean Porter, you got other top fighters like Keith Thurman. You got Ugas. He's a great fighter.
No one mentions him.
It's a lot of fighters out there.
And